FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom. Marty Lindwick from CTA here in Detroit.
Hey, how are you,
Good,
Marty?
Good.
Well, what can I do for you tonight?
Well, I represent John Green,
Uh-huh.
America's #1 fan rights activist.
John Green. That sounds familiar. Who is John Green?
He's only the most famous man in America right now.
It's okay. Yeah.
You haven't been watching
John,
television for the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, nah, John Green is the creep who threw the.
Wait, excuse me?
Yeah, he's the creep who threw the beer at Ron Artest. What is your name?
Marty Lindwick.
And what you said you represent him? What are you, his lawyer?
I'm his agent.
Agent?
Yes.
He has an agent.
From the CTA agency in Detroit.
Oh, so you are his agent. And in what capacity?
Well, we're just. I mean, it's madness here. We're just fielding offers, and we're making contact with people. That's why I'm calling you. As you're well aware, we've been on Good Morning America, Larry King, all kinds of programs, and I wanted to see if you would be interested in having the Robin Hood of the Hardwood on your show.
What did you just call him?
The Robin Hood of the Hardwood.
The Robin Hood of the Hardwood. And why on earth is he Robin Hood?
Come, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm completely serious.
John is taking sports back from the high-paid jocks and putting it into the hands of the little guys, the working stiffs.
He's putting it back in their hands?
John Green is a modern-day hero. You know that.
No, that is just so offensive.
He's like Robin Hood of yore.
Robin Hood. No, he's not like Robin Hood.
He fights for the little guy, and he won.
Yeah, he fights for the little guy. He's a thug.
He is not a thug. He did this for you and me.
He didn't. He definitely did not do it for you or me. He did it for himself because he's completely selfish.
Well, you're completely misguided in this. But do you want to have him on the show? I mean, he's got a very, very small window of time, because things have just been completely out of control ever since the toss.
Since what?
The toss.
What is the toss? Oh, you're calling it the toss.
Yes.
As if it's like you're.
What would you call it?
The act of the criminal act.
What?
Yeah, I would. I would call it the criminal act.
He was just making himself his opinion known and heard.
His opinions.
Yeah. We got a call into biography. It's looking pretty good from what I can tell.
What? That they're going to do a biography on him?
Yeah, A&E. It's going to be big. I mean, it's the story of the year.
Well, the Riot is one of the stories of the year.
No, John's the story of the year. It's like I said, it's the story of the little guy overcoming all odds and making his mark and standing up to the high overpaid robber barons of the court, if you will, and basically coming out on top.
Well, no, this is the guy who, for anybody who still doesn't know, that threw a beer at a basketball player on a court.
It was more of a love toss.
No, he threw a beer at him and hit him and started a riot. Right?
You're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at it through the haze of the news outlets. That's what I like to call it.
No, for anybody, we have the lawyer. No, the agent. I'm sorry, the agent.
Marty Lindwick.
Marty Lindwick, who's the agent of John Green, the creep who threw the beer at the basketball game a couple weeks ago, and initiated a riot. How can you defend your client as a criminal, though?
No, he's not.
He's got past criminal offenses.
Oh, come on.
Come on, what?
That's all. water beneath the bridge. You know, I mean, he's a new man.
It's not. He's like a repeat offender.
Hey, you know who we're talking to also?
Who's that?
SNL.
And why? What?
We're hoping that Johnny's going to host.
You're hoping that John Green is gonna host SNL.
You know, Lauren Michaels hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I can just feel. I know she's going to.
I just missed that. What was that?
I said Lauren Michaels.
Lauren Michaels
hasn't gotten back to me yet, but from the word I've heard is that she's very interested.
Yeah. I wonder why she didn't get back to you yet.
I don't know. I think I heard they do like the meet and greet with the host today. No, wait, today's Tuesday. I guess they're doing read-throughs maybe, or tonight's maybe the all night cram thing that they do.
Yeah, I think it is the all night cram thing. So
she's busy right now.
I think it's Lauren, first of all, Lorne, not Lauren.
Excuse me?
Lauren Michaels.
I don't care how she spells her name. But
no, and she is not a she. She's a he.
Wait, it's like she's like a transvestite?
No, it's a man.
Wait,
Lauren.
She's a man.
No, you're no.
I'm a man, yes.
Yeah, of course you're a man. I never said you weren't.
You.
No, I didn't mean it as a compliment either.
Okay.
I mean, Lorne Michaels is a man.
Like RuPaul, or
No, Lorne Michaels. I don't know how you got it through your head that Lorne Michaels was a woman, but Lorne Michaels is a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, John does this incredible imitation of Garth from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Spot on. It's great. So I think that could be his. That could be the cold opening, as they call it. I think.
What? So the show should open with John Green kind of hosting and out there doing.
It would be like, you know, the same kind of Wayne's World set in the basement, but it's just like Wayne's not there. Maybe John has. I guess it could be implied that John has thrown a cup at him and he's out of the picture now. And so now Garth / John it's his show. It's called Garth's Scene or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So pretty much you're saying that cup throwing is going to be his calling card.
Oh, there's so much more to that. Hey, hang on.
Okay.
Are you free? Well, I got an incredible break for you here. John just finished up his interview with ET.com early, and he's available to talk. You want to talk to him?
To John Green,
yeah,
who threw the cup. Yeah, I would.
Okay. Are you cool? Okay. What up, bro?
This is John Green.
Who's this?
Now this is Tom on WFMU.
What up, dog?
Not a whole lot. I didn't expect you to be on the show. The guy who started the Riot.
But hey, well, I mean, I'm just in this whirlwind.
Yeah.
Incredible. Larry King, Good Morning America. I was in Time Magazine. I'm not sure if you saw the new Time Magazine this week.
You're in it.
I'm in it. I do take offense to them calling me a lout, though. But it's still cool to have my picture in there.
So what should they call you?
American hero.
So you're really pushing this American hero thing.
I'm not sure if Marty told you, but it's sort of this Robin Hood of the hardwood kind of thing.
Yeah,
we're kind of pushing.
Yeah, who came up with that?
I did. Actually, it wasn't me. It was my wife.
Robin Hood of the hardwood.
Yeah.
Now, how?
She's getting asked for her autograph too. It's great.
So you really think you're famous now?
Son, open up Time Magazine. Guess who's in there?
Yeah.
Page 30.
You're and what? So you're supposed to be famous. But why are we supposed to want you as a celebrity?
Because hey, I'm on TV. You're not.
Yeah, you're on TV for what reasons? Being a criminal.
No, I was taking it back. I was taking the power back for us. You and me and Marty and all the little children out there.
You were not taking the power back. You were probably drunk, and you throw a beer at a player.
I lobbed it underhand.
You still threw a cup of beer at him. And what gives you the right to be famous? You're infamous. You're known for being a criminal.
Hey, all I know is I can't walk down the street without someone shouting, "There's that guy." So that's cool, you know. And there has been a downside, I should say. I got banned from the Palace.
Yeah, you're never allowed to go back in.
Well, that's because they're jealous because I'm more popular than the players now.
Which is completely not true.
Oh, you're an idiot. Hey, I also want to take a moment to talk about a charity that I've got going. I just found it. It's called John's Kids, Kids with a Z, because Jerry Lewis has been a creep about using the word kids with an S.
Uh-huh.
It's for kids who've been made fun of because of their views and taking a stance.
Okay.
We send them to this cup-throwing camp that I'm founding.
A cup-throwing camp. So the kids are at this camp, you're teaching them to throw cups?
Yes.
Wow, that's something to shoot for.
We just put punch in it. You know, mine had something else in it, which I can't get into because of probation.
Thank you for bringing that up. Probation, you are a recidivist.
Excuse me? That's a mouthful.
Yeah, you are a repeat offender.
Oh, right. Well, I had my wild days, if you will.
Yeah,
I don't hide that stuff.
Your wild days. I think
it was more like a decade.
It sounds like more than a decade. You were in jail for 3 years, weren't you?
I was in the hut. Yeah, I make no bones about that.
For what? Beating a woman?
You know, we don't want to get into that, do we?
You were in jail for, was it 3 years?
Yeah, but I got out a little early.
Uh-huh. I'm looking here at some of the things. 1986, uttering and publishing, which is using a false, forged, or altered document to injure or defraud. What was that about?
Bad checks.
Oh, okay, so you passed checks.
But in my defense, that was a really, really long time ago.
Uh-huh.
And in all honesty, the people I made the check out to should have known that it might not be good.
Well, hold on. Why is that their responsibility?
Yeah, you know. I have a history with the phone company, so, I mean, they should have known.
So the phone company's supposed to know that you're a crook.
Come on. You're laying it on thick for your listeners, right?
Well,
like
no.
You're trying to be the big dude, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you mean?
You're
trying to stand up to the guy that did the ultimate stand-up routine.
Oh, so you're claiming I'm just a pretender.
I think so.
Yeah.
I know so.
You know so. I know one thing. You also arrested for carrying concealed weapons. You escaped from prison.
Thank you.
And that was not a compliment.
Not many have done it.
Yeah. More power to you. You escaped from prison.
It was pretty cool. I'll tell you how I did it, and this is an exclusive. Okay, I haven't really talked about this.
Uh-huh.
The old you've seen it in movies and in bad sitcoms, but it does work. It's the old hide in the laundry truck thing.
You hid in the laundry truck and
worked
got
like a charm.
And you actually got out of prison.
Yeah.
Wow. I should tell anybody we have John Green, who is the, for a lack of a better term, the
American hero.
I would not call you an American hero. I would call you maybe a thug who started the riot at the Detroit basketball game a couple weeks ago.
They caught me eventually about a week later.
Uh-huh.
I was in a video store.
You've also had 3 DUIs?
Guess what I was renting?
What?
Remo Williams.
You were renting Remo Williams?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's my bad luck movie now.
What do you mean by bad luck movie?
It used to be my good luck movie.
Uh-huh.
That was the movie I was watching. I saw it when it came out, and I found a wallet in the theater that night.
Yeah.
I didn't actually find it. My fingers found it in someone else's pocket. But
nice.
Yeah. So, but then, getting caught renting it, I thought it'd be a good luck charm. Like, hey, I'm going to rent this, and because that's my good luck movie. But it turned out to be my bad luck movie. So. Well,
maybe you could have held up the store as you rented it.
Tom, you can't have regrets. I mean, look, 20/20 vision. I would have done that.
Oh, you would have? No. You first of all, you can have regrets, and you should not have done that. For you to be you're bragging that you're a criminal.
I'm a hero. You mentioned the DUIs, right? Is that what you're getting to?
Yeah.
Hey, my life's an open book.
Uh-huh.
So, in my defense, again, those first two DUIs should not have counted.
Well, why is that?
It was only beer.
So you were drunk on beer.
And I wasn't driving that far.
No, well, how does that exempt you from a DUI?
Those are special circumstances.
Being drunk just on beer.
It wasn't hard stuff. Hard stuff. Believe me, when I'm hitting the hard stuff, yeah, look out. I should be locked up. But that's water behind the bridge. So I want to talk about where John Green is at in 11:04.
Well, I can think of one thing he did in 11:04, which was incite a riot by hitting the most insane basketball player with a beer.
When you look at it, how different is that than the shot heard around the world?
You mean the home run?
No, I'm talking about the Revolutionary War.
How different is you hurling a beer at an athlete different from the shot heard around the world?
They both started revolutions.
And you are starting a revolution.
Damn straight. Hey, I want to talk about some of the exciting merch that we're selling. That John Green Enterprises has got going. We're selling these cool white hats.
Yeah.
And they say there's two different styles. One says "Go Green."
Yeah.
And the other says "Mean John Green," and they both have a picture of me holding a cup.
So you're just glorifying this now?
No, I mean you gotta strike while the iron is.
The iron is what?
I don't know. I got that in a fortune cookie once. That's all it said.
Strike while the iron is. I think you might have been missing a word on that. While the iron is hot.
I wonder why my mind didn't say that.
Uh-huh.
We got these shirts too.
Yeah.
They have like a what we in the business call a grab, like a screen grab.
Sure. So you're in the business now.
Hey, all you got to do is turn on the TV every night for the last week.
I thought you were like a contractor or something.
I do that too, but now I mean this is my new life. I mean this is the stuff. This is the good stuff. My mom, God bless her, always told me I was going to be something special.
Uh-huh.
And I am now, and I am so blessed. And I mean, I don't care how you look at it, but that night, that Friday night, that was my moment of infinity.
Your moment. Are you all right?
I gotta stop smoking.
Your moment of infinity.
That's right.
What does that mean?
You've never heard that saying? I think it was like Pearl Harbor. They said that this is a moment that will live in infinity.
Infamy?
The guy said that.
Yeah, the guy. You mean? I think you mean infamy.
The president's name was Infamy?
No, it was, the president's name was not Infamy.
His first name was not?
No, his name was, God, you're stupid. His name was, I know if I say his name was not Infamy, you're going to think I mean Again, his first name was Not, and his second name was his
Now I'm all
last name
confused.
was.
Is his first name Not, or is it in? Is it in?
It's nothing.
Let's forget that, okay?
Yeah, please. So let's forget that moment that will live in infinity.
You can't forget it because it's everywhere.
Now, don't you feel even a little twinge of regret that you're trying to use an ugly, horrible incident as a ticket to monetary gain, basically?
Tom, a great American said the following once, and this is how I live my life. Any way you want it, that's the way you get it.
Any way you want it. That's like Dave Clark 5?
No, that's Journey, you dummy.
Oh, that's Journey. Oh, I'm sorry.
You ever seen Caddyshack?
Sure.
It's in that movie when the old dude, he turns on his golf bag.
The old dude. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, sure. Okay, I know what you mean. The old dude, Rodney Dangerfield.
What's he up to now?
I think he's dead.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So,
Rappin' Ronnie, that was what they called him, right?
Rappin' Rodney?
Ronnie?
Rodney.
Well, who are you talking about?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Okay, I'm talking about someone else then, I guess.
I think you might be. Now, your agent was talking about you possibly hosting Saturday Night Live?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. Have you seen the new season?
Yeah.
It's passable. I mean, it's got some good stuff in it, I think.
Uh-huh. So
you see Debbie Downer last week?
No.
They did this weird thing where it was a rerun. Ben Affleck was the host.
Yeah.
And they did this weird thing where they showed on the rerun this past Saturday, what we call the dress rehearsal.
When you say we, what do you mean we?
Those of us in the business, the industry.
And what industry are you in? The Riot starting business?
You're just pushing the old buttons, aren't you? You're getting off on it, aren't you?
What you really think that I'm doing this for points?
I think you're doing it for ratings.
I'm not concerned about ratings.
Well, son, you're not going to have a very long career in our industry then.
First of all, don't ever call me son.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected. I'm 39.
Yeah. Well, what else? Hosting Saturday Night Live? I mean,
yeah.
Who cares about John Green?
Well, all the people who are going to buy my book.
A book?
It's called Standing Up for Yourself.
What?
Very motivational. It's like the theme basically is I made it, so you can go for your dreams. And it's also about handling the big time. Once you do make it.
Oh, so you're completely delusional. You feel you've made it.
I have made it. I'm working on a CD too.
What is the CD?
Well, it's just coming out now. This story, but it's going to be big. I used to have a band in the mid '80s. Called Free Beer. Oh,
okay.
Excuse me. Those Vantage. They're bad. I gotta go for a lighter smoke, I think. What do you recommend?
I recommend you don't smoke.
What about those Terrytons? I've heard those Terryton Light 100s are good.
I know nothing about cigarettes.
You don't smoke?
No.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I thought you were cool. Anyway, we played all over Michigan. We actually did about a week with the Fix in '87.
Free drinks.
Free beer. Come on. Free drinks stunk. I saw those guys.
So let me guess the hook.
We actually did a show with them in Flint, and I think it was '88 or so. So
you're playing this thing, free beer, and that way it could say on the neon sign out, like the little board outside the club.
Yep.
Tonight, free beer.
Well, that tour was tonight, The Fix and free beer.
Uh-huh. Which I'm sure did not go well.
People loved it. Well, people came out. You know, I mean, it's not my fault what they thought when they actually paid the money and found out that it was a band called Free Beer.
Of course it's not your fault. Of course it's not your fault. You know, it's false advertising, right?
Hey, you gotta do what you can. Hey, I'm working on the CD.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to do this duet with Ronnie.
Who's Ronnie?
Ron.
Ron Artest?
Yeah. He's a singer too.
Yeah.
We're hoping. I'm hoping to get him to do a duet on "Why Can't We Be Friends." Remember that song by War?
Sure. Yeah. So you think you're going to just get him to join some duet here with you?
Oh, he's mad right now, but he's going to get over it, And I'm also talking to the guys in Green Day, because that ties in with my last name, Green.
Sure. Yeah.
I actually have I tracked down his email address. I have an email into their drummer, Mike Dirt.
What's his name?
Mike Dirt.
I think it's Dirnt.
Excuse me?
I think his name is Dirnt.
His what?
Last name. I think it's Mike Dirnt.
Spell it.
Dirnt.
That's probably why it came back to me. I put Mike Dirt at hotmail.com.
So the drummer from Green Day has a Hotmail account.
Yeah, that's what my friend told me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I got this new song I'm writing. It's called "My Cup Runneth All Over You."
Yeah. So again, that's really you're just cashing in on some horrible action you took.
Wait till you hear about the movie.
What movie?
It's a romantic comedy.
What do you mean movie?
It's a movie I'm co-writing and going to co-star in.
You're co-writing a movie.
It's called Tossed Cup Love.
Uh-huh. And what is Tossed Cup Love about?
Basically, it's about, I see this girl who I really like, hopefully played by Angelina Jolie.
Sure.
And if not her, maybe Glenn Close. But basically, I see her from afar, and to get her attention, I throw this beer bottle, and it hits her on the head. And then I actually have to kind of bring her back to life because it knocked her out. And then she falls in love with me. And then there's weird, stuff that happens and miscommunication and things. It's sort of like if Three's Company was a 4-hour movie.
So it's going to be 4 hours.
At least, yeah. A lot of love scenes.
Ugh. And how Angelina Jolie's not going to make this movie with you?
Well, like I said, Glenn Close, maybe Marg Helgenberger. Have you seen her?
From CSI?
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm getting hair extensions. I forgot to mention that.
For the movie?
Well, just for life.
For life.
I've earned it.
You've earned it.
This movie's going to be written by my friend Bart. He's seen just about every movie, so I trust him that he'll do a good job.
Uh-huh. Yeah, why not? He's seen a lot of movies.
Well, what, you're acting like you don't think I have any right to be in the movies.
Maybe I'm acting like that because it's completely true.
Well, all I can say to that is I'm getting my start the same way that Tom Cruise got his start, the same way that Colin Farrell got his start.
Hold on. How on earth are you doing it the way that Tom Cruise got his start?
You don't read the trades, do you, son?
The trades. Oh, so you're completely hooked up with the lingo now.
Hey, I'm in deep.
Well, tell me in the trades how you. I should say to everybody, we have John Green, the creep who threw the beer at the Pistons game a couple weeks ago, on with us now. So
you're so jealous, calling me a creep. That's your small way of sticking it to me, isn't it?
It's not my small way of sticking it. You are a creep.
Oh, jeez. Anywho.
Yeah.
It's no secret that Tom Cruise got discovered when he hit Steven Spielberg in the back of the head with a chair.
No, how did that happen?
It was at some Hollywood party or something. Cruise was totally unknown. And he wanted to make an impression, so he came up behind Spielberg and hit him over the head with his chair, and then Spielberg cast him in his next movie, which was All the Right Football Moves.
All the Right Football Moves.
Have you seen it?
No, wait. You got about 20 facts wrong in that last little exchange. Tom Cruise got discovered by Steven Spielberg by hitting him with a chair.
I just said that.
I know, which is not true. And then he cast him in his football movie. I don't think Steven Spielberg directed a football movie. And what was the name of the movie?
All the Right Football Moves.
All the Right... No, Tom Cruise did a movie called All the Right Moves, which was a football movie.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm thinking of. Look, I can't be... You can't assume that I'm going to remember all this stuff, but my head's spinning from being in all these TV shows and all these radio interviews, man. Well, Colin Farrell, same thing.
How did he get his start?
He kicked Oliver Stone in the neck somewhere, and he got cast in Alexander.
For kicking him in the neck?
Yeah.
That does not sound true. I don't believe that for a second.
I got a TV show I'm working on, too.
What is the TV show?
It's called Kid Action Presents America's Most Incredible Public Fights.
Who presents it?
Kid Action.
Who is Kid Action?
You have one guess.
You.
Yep.
Why are you calling yourself Kid Action?
Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
No, it sounds pretty stupid.
What?
Oh, stop it. You're such a creep. Kid,
okay.
What is the show you present? What?
America's Most Incredible Public Fights. Just like stuff that you see at, like, whatever, footage from weddings, like people going nuts, shopping mall, sports events, my specialty.
Uh-huh.
Great fun.
Boy, it sounds like a real party.
Hey, maybe you can help me with this.
Uh-huh.
I want to do a radio show.
Yeah?
It's going to be called Dr. Cool's Hot Cup of Radio. Hello?
Yeah, that silence is you read everything you should into that silence.
It stunned you.
No, it just sickened me.
What?
Yeah, you're just disgusting.
I want my show to be a cross between Howard Stern and Rush Limburger.
Yeah, Rush Limburger. God, you're stupid. You are so stupid. You look like...
You're jealous.
I'm not...
Hey, I wanted to know, where do you get your radio sound effects? Is there some kind of, like, Foley outlet store or website that you get your stuff from, your SFX from?
You know, sometimes you sound completely lucid. Talk like a little too inside, Foley Effects House. And other times you're talking about Rush Limburger.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, you are so stupid. You're such a lowlife, and trying to get rich off this is just sickening. I really, I've had it with you.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah?
It's Marty again.
Hey, Marty.
What did you say to him?
I told him he's sickening.
Oh, well.
And you're pretty gross also.
Excuse me?
Yeah, defending a client like that. I mean, just promoting something that was ugly and illegal and then trying to profit from it.
All I can say to you, sir, is don't be surprised if when you walk out of your house someday, you get a big old cup right in the...
Great. So you're threatening I'm going to get hit by a cup thrown by John Green. Ugh.